my style is basically to throw colorful pieces together, and I prefer pattern and floral prints. That's basically it.
I would say my style is very contrarian. Like I kind of like to dress how like the opposite of like the current, and or like how everyone's dressing. I do enjoy like keeping people like on the edge of their seat, I guess. Like I love looking really bad when I'm expected to look really good, or like really like like boring athlete vibes, but like I'm not that, so I like enjoy like trying on every different identity and not like concretizing it into one.
So I'm very attracted to architecture and movies. I'm very into the monumental and theatrical aspects of it. So I really like to incorporate those things into my daily wear.
Okay, so I think that my style is pretty eclectic. I really like trying different colors and like mixing and matching pieces. A lot of my style also, right now, I'm trying to lean into like my Indian heritage and really embracing like clothing that my aunt or my grandma gives to me, and also looking at just other like women that I really respect that are Indian in that culture, and really honoring that within my style. But also I come from a very like wacky, like eccentric background, and I like to embrace that in what I wear and just feel like incredibly free. And if I'm wearing like the most strange shirt to somebody, that's amazing. That's me. That's like who I am. That's where I come from. And I think so much about style is confidence. And for me, confidence is just not giving like fuck or not caring, what someone else's opinion of that is.
I think Wesleyan has definitely changed the way I dress, because before I came to college, I used to wear really long dress, but now I'm definitely preferring mini dress and also bodycon. I think it really showcases my strengths in terms of body shape, and I like bright colors instead of like black and white and also gray. Yeah, I think Wesleyan really helped me in exploring different colors in terms of dresses.
I feel like the biggest way Wesleyan has influenced my style is just like being confident in like wearing things that are handmade, and like more like not, or like just having the confidence to like make the things I want to make, or like collaborate with people to make the kind of things I want to wear. And I feel like the kind of agency I have over my clothes has increased way more than like back home in India, where it's like the only kind of access we have to clothes is through like these big box like like brands and like shit like that, like super dry and like shit like that. But like now I feel like with this one shirt, for example, like I DM'd this like tattoo artist, Valentina Vargas, and like we kind of like collaborated on this because she had like a stencil similar to this. And then I was like, these are the colors I want, this is what I want like written here and there and stuff like that. And then I have another piece that my friend who goes to Wesleyan, Tamar, her friend who goes by Good Boy Evil on Instagram, did stencil this like for me, and like I chose the shirt and like the kind of placement I want. So I feel like that's been really fun to do.
I come from a very traditional family from Shanghai. So in high schools, I'm constantly worried about my masculine images, worried about whether I'm paying too much attention to fashion. But Wesleyan is a place that celebrates self-expression, your identity and your sexuality, and I always feel comfortable and inspired in this environment.
I think that Wesleyan, how it's affected me, or affected my style. I think I came in not really having a very like deep sense of self, and so other people's style really affected me, and like looking to see like confident people that I saw, or people that I really respected, and kind of wanting to emulate that. And at the time I didn't really think that there was anything wrong with it, and I still don't think there is, but it didn't feel very genuine to who I am. And so I think I not even like felt like I followed trends, but just didn't feel very like like excited by what I would wear. So I feel like it was very, it just didn't feel like myself. That's very cheesy sounding. I wore a lot of dark colors. I think coming into Wesleyan, it felt like there was this like romanticization of like being angsty and like going to a liberal arts school and like, you know, now we're moving out of like our homes and we're going to college and we're independent. And I think I really like capitalized on that in my style, like wearing a lot of fishnets, which I still love today, but I wore them in a different way, kind of like trying to reclaim my power in that way, which is actually something I really liked about myself freshman year at Wesleyan.
So my freshman year, I was just trying to incorporate a lot of the American dressing elements into my own closet, and that didn't really turn out well because I was buying all the kinds of yoga pants, and that really doesn't fit my shape and style. But when I get to senior year, I started to realize that I get the chance to pick from the styles I like, and I was really trying to find clothes that fits my style and also my shape because I'm short. So I'm leaning towards shorts, blouses and shirts with baggy pants, and that's pretty much my style in senior year.
Right, I feel like I didn't like try to come in here with like the expectation of like, oh my god, I'm gonna dress well and like dress a certain way. Like I just like naturally like had like certain tastes that like carried over to Wesleyan, and I feel like I could make anything work. Like I had the confidence to make like you know, things that like aren't considered good clothes like work more freshman year. In some way there's like an evolution, but in some ways it's also like I'm like kind of like have attached that confidence more to my clothes now than to my own self, where it's like now I feel like it definitely is the clothes which like speak more than like the kind of person I am. But I feel like earlier I didn't have that kind of like concern where I was like because I remember thinking back to freshman year and some things that I thought were like so good, and I actually did get complimented on a lot, like I now am not a big fan of. But I guess that's just how it works, right? Like style evolves, blah blah blah, like everyone can say the same, like I'm sure. But now I feel like it's more, I don't know, like more, I have very less things in my wardrobe. I'm a big like outfit repeater and I have no shame in that. And like I really keep what I know I will wear and like what I really like to wear, as opposed to like freshman year where it's like, well, just like order shit and like see like if I have the confidence to wear it or not like one day. But like now I really wear the fuck out of my clothes. That was kind of all over the place though.
So freshman year, I was trying a lot, buying some designer clothes, trying to find what fits me, but it's not really working out. Second year, I started to know more, like study more in my major, which is art history. I feel like I got a lot of academic content to fill in the background of fashion. And then I was also introduced into secondhand apparels. I feel like it's very environmentally friendly, and also I just kind of like the thrill of like digging one piece of clothes that really fits you. And now it's my senior year and feel like campus is filled with creative designers that really knows how to use very simple materials to create kind of like a very beautiful look. And that is kind of like the atmosphere that I really like, and that also is really encouraging me and inspiring me to do experiments and find out what works.
So I think that my style has changed quite a bit since freshman year, regardless of how it like physically has changed. Emotionally it's changed a lot. I think the things that I put on my body now, I feel so much more like emotional connection to, and I do, you know, sometimes it's just like I'm throwing something on, but a lot of the time I'm doing it with like deep intention. So like these earrings, for example, they're my mom's, but they just for some reason just really remind me of like my Indian heritage and culture. Like I don't know why. I think they were potentially a gift from my aunt or my grandma, and I think they're just something I've never really seen before, and I really love them and just feel very close to myself when I wear them. this is my aunt's, and she's like one of the people that I look up to most in this world, and I think wearing it just makes me feel close to her. And as I've grown in this institution and in life, I've recognized that family has like shaped who I am mentally, emotionally, just like my existence, and I really want to honor that every single day. And often that's how I do it, is like based on what I wear. This is a shirt my grandma gave to me. It's one of like the only really like Indian pieces that I have. This is a scarf my aunt gave to me. I feel very chic and beautiful in it. And also my relationship with like my body has changed a lot. Freshman year I had like issues with eating to an extent, and part of that is like cultural, and I don't need to get into it, but feeling like sexy and like embracing like just like what my body was made to be has been a really beautiful journey for me. So wearing things like this that are a little bit more revealing, or like smaller, things like that, like I did not feel comfortable wearing freshman year, and it's really cool. And then I just randomly brought these overalls because I think the other thing that I love is I don't think so much anymore about what I wear. Like I feel what I wear, and I'm excited about it, but I don't feel the need to constantly like perform, which is so relieving. And I totally understand that, like, I mean, that's not how it feels every single day, but like this is an example. Like these kind of look a little like baggy and wacky, but I'm so comfortable in them. And sometimes like I think about feeling the need to like change 5 times in order to feel good that day, and I feel like I'm in a place now, and I'm so grateful, in which I feel comfortable with my body and who I am, and I can just throw whatever the fuck I want to throw on my body and still feel good.